Hello sporting bet customers, welcome to my house. This is just the living room. No, it isn't. It's an hotel in Madrid because I've just been to the press conference of Carranca because Jose Mourinho decided not to come out, and Carranca didn't say much about the Clásico, but that's what we're going to be talking about here. So I presume you're all got an idea, or you've started thinking how the game can go. I'll give you a few clues and then take it whichever you want to take it. One thing that Carranca did say, and also Jose Mourinho has mentioned after the Ajax game, is that they plan to play with Di Maria, Cristiano and either Higuaín or Benzema. I think it probably will be Higuaín if it's a counter-attacking football they're planning, or Benzema if they need to keep more control, but whatever way it looks like it's going to be three at the front, which suggests it will be three in the middle. But I think they're playing a lot of mental games here, because Pep Guardiola, who I think he may play with three to start with at the back, with Alves further up the field to play as a midfielder with another three guys. Well, they may do that for starters, but then after 5-10 minutes, if it doesn't work, Alves may just become one of the defenders. But in any case, Pep Guardiola said after the game at the weekend that it's very risky to play with three at the Bernabeu. I think he wants to play with three. He may start with that, he may change. In any case, despite all the mental games, it looks like it could be 4-3-3 for Real Madrid and 3-4-3 for Barcelona. What does that mean? Well, Barcelona are risking a lot because they know everything will depend on the amount of possession they will have and the good possession they will have, and not to lose balls in the midfield. That is, it's going to be six guys in the midfield really, because Cesc and Messi will drop deep. I think they will both play, obviously. Real Madrid, on the other hand, they need at least three guys in the middle to try to take the ball off them and then counter-attack. And if they recover the ball and counter-attack, they could harm Barcelona. If Barcelona come out with those three at the back and Real Madrid score early before Guardiola adjusts things, it could be a Real Madrid win. But I've got the impression that even if Real Madrid starts scoring, you have to have faith on this Barcelona, because the more I think about this game, the more I think that Barcelona have got everything that's required to beat Real Madrid, even at the Santiago Bernabeu, with one exception perhaps. With Cesc Fabregas in the team, there is more goals coming from the second line. There is no need for a regular striker, and he obviously is an offensive midfielder, which helps to project the team offensively. But because he's so direct and perhaps affected by how he was playing at Arsenal, he always thinks of the goal, and as Pep Guardiola said, you shake Cesc Fabregas and you get lots of goals coming out of him. Because of that, there is less control, because he's thinking always of the goal. There's less passing in the midfield, and passing and even making the team, the rival, sleep almost. That's where the gaps start. So if they're more direct, then there is less chances of that happening. It's one of the things that Pep Guardiola is finding with having Cesc Fabregas in such a good form and having to play him, and he will play him at the Bernabeu as well. So keeping that balance is going to be difficult. What I'm saying is Barcelona have got solutions if the game starts badly. So it's one of those games that nobody wants to lose, but they both going to come out to win. So I've got the impression that there's going to be lots of goals. I can imagine a 2-2 or a 3-3 result, because I think it could be a draw. When it gets to that point where a 2-2 takes place, Barcelona would like to get another goal, but again, they don't want to lose. Real Madrid would like to get another goal, but then again, they just don't want to lose. That will leave eventually in Christmas Barcelona 6 points behind Real Madrid. Real Madrid will be happy with that. I think Barcelona, they feel they can overcome that. More clues for this game. Well, the fact that Di Maria is actually absolutely on top form. That although Ronaldo, you would think, is obviously the best player of Real Madrid, he's becoming more of a team player, and that is one of the positives of the job that Jose Mourinho has done with Real Madrid. He's made the team 11 players with the same idea of how they have to play. So with Cristiano Ronaldo thinking as much of his own goal as he's thinking about assisting, how about Di Maria scoring in a 2-2 draw as a possible tip? And for Barcelona, remember, Messi has scored only once away, but he's got very good stats. against Real Madrid, so I think Messi will score as well. So I will go for something like that. I wonder if Ross or anybody at Sporting Bet could give me some odds on that, because that's where I like to put my money on. And let's have a look at a couple of games more, this time from the Premier League, starting with Arsenal-Everton. I like what David Moyes is doing with Everton, even without having much money available. And I went to see them against Wolves at Goodison Park, and I saw a team lacking in confidence. Remember, they were almost bottom 3 at that point. Then they got 2 or 3 good results put together, and the morale and the confidence has come back to them. And remember as well, 2 things. They got good results when they got to London to play Arsenal. And this Arsenal, they're not that convincing. They're not getting big results at home. They're just struggling with the sorry, somebody ringing. Hello? Yes, hello? Can you ring me in 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Alright, thank you. Bye. Sorry about that. But you're saying that the results of Arsenal at home haven't been that impressive. I still, I see the results, but I don't see an Arsenal that is, you can tell, oh yeah, this is it, they're just going to dominate, or they're just going to improve dramatically to even challenging for the league. I just don't see that yet. But I do see an Everton that always fight, and I think they could get something here, perhaps a draw. And the other one that I like to keep an eye on is Chelsea-Manchester City, a game that I'm going to be in a box, invited by Sporting Bet, actually. And I'm going to take some of my friends, because that is one of the big games of the season for me. I like what Villas-Boas is doing. Even though in the last 2 games the team has defended deeper than in other games, it was partly done, I think, because of the lack of confidence of the team, but because as well of the type of teams that they were playing against. That's the risk of actually talking about, the defensive line as the key to your policy. I mean, I think it's a versatile team, and as such, he has to be treated. What has changed at Chelsea is the attitude of the players. I think you can see a team that understands more what is required. They may just defend a bit deeper, as they did against Newcastle, certainly against Valencia as well. But Valencia just didn't find any solutions. Neither Newcastle really to that strategy. So against Manchester City, why not do the same? Why not drop a little bit deeper and counter-attack them? Because if Manchester City, one thing that they certainly have is loads of power up front, huge quality, amazing quality, which, by the way, in Europe I think they need to have another midfielder, take one of the strikers, one of the forwards, to have a more balanced squad team. And I think probably Mancini will aim for that, to get a player that is perhaps a box-to-box midfielder, but one that can also keep position and defend well for next season, when they go back to the Champions League, of course. Anyway, going back to that one, Chelsea have to, not to lose that one, but to actually harm Manchester City, they will have to defend deep and counter-attack. They have the players to do so. I like a lot what Oriol Romeo is doing with the team. Obviously Mata doing really well, Drogba too. But how about this could be a game for Fernando Torres? Because if you defend deep on this occasion, why not give him the chance to actually use his pace against a team that sometimes defends very high? Because now what you're getting is 4 guys defending at Manchester City and 6 attacking, the full-backs, and you even get Yaya Touré, and of course the forward and the 3 behind him. So it's a very offensive team, as we all know. They don't keep many clean sheets, and it may be an opportunity for Chelsea to actually counter-attack them, harm them, and if they keep a clean sheet, then they've got the victory. So how about this? How about by the way, I didn't say anything about Arsenal Everton. How about a team like Van Persie to score and a 2-2 draw perhaps, or a draw of some kind? On this occasion, how about if you can see Manchester City scoring, but you can also see how the counter-attack can harm Manchester City? So how about Chelsea to win 2-1? How about that? Maybe with even a goal by Torres. How about that? Would you like that? Be nice. Anyway, Sporting Bet customers, somebody ringing again. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.